Can you identify mollusk species solely from their shell characteristics? Imagine holding a shell in your hand and wondering which mollusk it came from. Can you tell the species just by looking at its shell? Well, in many cases, you can get pretty close, but it's not always straightforward. Mollusk shells are like nature's fingerprints. They show us clues about the animal that made them. Shells come in all shapes, sizes, and textures. Some are smooth and shiny, others are ridged or patterned. The shape of the shell is a big clue. For example, snails usually have coiled or conical shells, while clams have hinged shells that are more rounded or oval. Chitons have a series of overlapping plates that look like armor. The size and proportions also matter. A tiny shell might belong to a small species, while a large, heavy shell could be from a different one. Texture and color are helpful but less reliable. Some shells are smooth, some have ridges or grooves, and colors can vary a lot depending on environment or age. The number of whorls in a snail shell or the arrangement of plates in chitons can help narrow down the options. The opening of the shell, called the aperture, and whether the animal has an operculum, which is like a little door to close the shell, can also be clues. Some shells have unique features, like holes for respiration in abalones or internal structures in nautiluses. But here is the catch: many species look very similar. Two different mollusks might have shells that are almost identical in shape and size. This makes identification tricky without examining tiny details or even the soft body parts. Plus, environmental factors can change how shells look. For example, a shell might be worn down or stained by the surroundings. Some mollusks like octopuses and squids have internal shells or no shells at all, making shell-based ID impossible. That's why scientists often use other methods like studying the animal's soft body parts, habitat, or even genetic testing for precise ID. So, while shells are a great starting point, they don't tell the whole story. Combining shell features with other clues gives a clearer picture of the species. In the world of marine life and biodiversity, shells are like nature's clues, helping us understand the amazing variety of invertebrates that live beneath the waves. Using detailed shell guides, marine biologists can often identify species in the field without needing to see the animal itself. But remember, shells are just part of the puzzle. To truly know a mollusk, it's best to look at everything: shell, habitat, and sometimes even DNA.